I feel like we're having a good convo, but I do want to ask your opinion about it's not a lighter topic, but I think it's relevant to you, Sunshine, because you were talking about your journey. And a part of your journey was Christianity and, you connecting with God.
Yes.
And so Angela White, who was previously known as Black China, she was I have to be honest, I don't know anything about her. I just know she was a reality star, but I really didn't know anything about her. But a lot of people, I knew the name Black China, but I didn't really know, who she was. So she stripped from the ages of 18 to 24 as a means to support herself and pay for education. And she became like super famous when she appeared in Tyga's Rack City video, which is a lot of strippers, Yeah. So I used to work at BET. I was an executive producer, and we did this whole thing. You may be even too young to remember this, but this was like in maybe 2001, 2002. And the Body Tap. You remember the Body Tap? Okay, the Body Tap used to be this hot club in Atlanta, and there was this like famous stripper at the time. Everybody knew her, Buffy the Body.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And we followed Buffy the Body. And I'll share with you, because I want you to know this. When we sat down, because I wanted somebody to show me how to do the pole, but I was wearing jeans. They're like, girl, you can't climb no pole in those jeans. But my whole point was I wanted to interview all these strippers who, would do like rap music videos. And even then I'm like, so wait, y'all do these rap videos and they don't pay y'all? Like y'all just get the privilege of being in the video?
I always got paid. So.
Good. Back then, some of these girls were not getting paid. And I'm like, that is some BS. And shame on these rappers for doing that. But we had a series of girls come through, and they would just come sit in the chair. And I would always tell the camera, I keep the cameras rolling because, I don't want to like make anybody nervous. Like, okay, now we're recording. But I would sit there and I would be interviewing them and just asking them, like, how did you, get here? This one girl sits in front of me. And I'm just asking her name, and she says it. And then I say, well, how did you start dancing? And everybody so far had been like kind of bubbly and up. And this girl just bawled. Like she just covered her face and started crying. So I didn't want to violate her. So I'm like, cut the cameras. I don't. Yeah. So I just took her hand as what's wrong. And she said, I don't want my grandmother to see this. It broke me. So then I start crying, because I'm like, oh my God, I can cry now thinking about it. But I just felt so bad for her. Like I didn't want her to feel. It's like we are so not like if you don't feel good about it, like we won't show it. So we didn't include her in it. But I felt so bad for her. So I just want y'all to know when y'all are there throwing cash, like these are human beings with full lived experiences. And so I hope that, if you're going, that you treat these ladies accordingly. And that goes for women too. Like when you show up, don't be looking at people with judgment and rolling your eyes and turning your nose up. Like I don't like stuff like that either. We're all women and sisters. And so anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Back to Black China. She was in the Tyga's Rack City video, which led to opportunities for her modeling. And so OnlyFans has changed the game for a lot of people in the adult entertainment industry. And so she was one of their highest earners making $240 million a year. I mean, that is like unheard of. And she got some cosmetic procedures. She had her breasts done, her butt done, her lips done, facial fillers. And she recently decided she needed to change her life. She gave up OnlyFans, became sober. And then she started removing all her tattoos, implants, fillers. And she says she feels the best that she's felt her entire life. I'm just curious, when you hear a story like that, what do you think? It's no judgment, and to her, like whatever floats your boat. But what do you think when you hear a story like that?
I kind of feel like I'm kind of going down that same journey, slow. Like not, I'm not gonna remove anything, but But yeah, I understand it. You get tired, it could be mentally draining. So yeah, I understand her journey. Like I'm going through that now. Like so.
Did you have, and you don't have to answer if you don't want, obviously, but did you have any plastic surgery?
I had a BBL.
Really? How was that?
It was in 2020. It made my money, I had made money before, but my money, skyrocketed after that.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I kind of did. I had a C-section, too, so it was I had a C-section. I was getting, big. You gain weight in that little area, so that was, the first reason. The second reason, okay, I want to quit within X amount of time. Let me make some more money, and I went and had the surgery. So
okay, and it did impact your money.
Yeah, it did. Positive impact for sure.
Yeah, interesting. And did you ever have any?
Yourself too.
You felt better about yourself.
Yeah, that looks better in clothes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, interesting. How do you feel about yourself now?
Yeah, same. Like, I feel like I've always loved myself. Maybe it might have been like a degree of love, but I'm learning to love myself more and more.
You're falling deeper in love.
Yeah. Like, I'm finding myself. Like, so.
Yeah. One thing I do, I've said this on the show before, but when I get out the shower and I ain't got no lashes on, no makeup, you know, just looking like myself, hair ain't done. I take a moment to look at myself and just say, how you feel about yourself today, Tiffany? You like yourself? You like this body? You like this little pooch you getting, this little fupa?
I don't know. Pooch,
you know, right. When I came and had these clothes on, I was like, y'all feel like my boobs sagging. You know, they don't sit up like they used to. But I try really to connect with myself just to make sure, like, I love myself. You know, I like myself and I love myself. So that's just, you know, a little something
I do the same though. Like, I look at, you know, I got the shower and he's like, am I gaining weight? Let me lose a couple pounds.
Yeah.
But I do love myself. I love the way I am. I love everything about me.
So. That's good. It's just a journey for me. I know I got I'm still on my journey. So it sounds like you.
Amazing.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. And likewise.
Looking amazing naturally. So I don't have a problem with, you know, enhancements because that's what, you know, people do. So
did you ever?
Because I've always, I guess I've been a tomboy. So I've always like, you know, They're like, do you work out? You got muscles and stuff. I'm like, no, I don't work out. This is just, you know, it's natural. But I actually had a cousin who transitioned because she had gotten some work done. She went overseas or whatever have you, and, you know, and there wasn't a good turnout, obviously. But I believe that women in the industry have, like, it's your duty, it's your responsibility to, because our younger young ladies are looking up to you, and so this is you're not a Barbie doll at the end of the day. I mean, if you want to make that decision to go and get work done, okay, at least let it be educational to you know the younger generation, so they don't think, oh, you know what she's meant. No, she had work done.